Today we're going to open up the Zookki Outdoor Sport Accessory Kit for GoPro. This is the kit that supposedly comes with a variety of accessories. Now I'm going to go through the list and then see what we got here. As always, it is made in China, as you can see. Let's go ahead and open it up. This aside, this is a clip. This is a strap clip, so you can mount your GoPro onto here, and it straps and clicks on, so you have it on your, say, backpack strap or messenger bag, whichever. I'm not sure how this will work because if you mount it, it's not pointing up front. Have to try that to see how that works out. Next item up, this is the wrist holder, so it goes around your wrist, and it has on top you can mount the GoPro. I guess you can mount it forward facing or back facing for selfies. Speaking of selfies, this is a selfie stick. It has a standard tripod mount. I'm not sure how that mounts to the GoPro, as it doesn't have a tripod mount at the end of a standard GoPro. But it's a selfie stick. Extends pretty long. Not sure I ever use this. Doesn't have Bluetooth or buttons or anything, but it does have a locking mechanism, so you can tighten the connection to the camera, and then you can tighten this angle for the angle you want to pitch your GoPro. So that's the selfie stick. Next item up, this is just a strap, Velcro strap. I guess this is so you could mount like this. Not so sure what you would use it for, but Velcro strap. Additional double-sided tape for when you mount your, I guess, two different devices, and it comes with different shape mounts. So these are, personally, I quite like these, because with so many of them, you can mount them to different devices. And what it is there's a GoPro locking mechanism. You just kind of slide in, and then it'll lock in place like that. Let me tighten this guy. Right, and having so many of them, it's quite good because you can mount it on, say, your helmet or your skateboard or skis, snowboard, etc. This is another selfie stick. The main difference on this selfie stick is it doesn't extend, and it's yellow, and this whole thing, it's a flotation device. So when you go, say, to the water park or a beach, you can just hold this on a selfie stick. There's a strap that goes on your wrist, and if you ever drop it, it'll float, and I think it floats backwards like this, like a little flotation device, and you'll see the top of the end coming off above the water, so you can locate your GoPro in case it gets lost. It's quite handy. I've lost my previous water camera like that when it fell into the ocean and never to be seen again. Let's see what else I got. This is a standard windshield mount, so suction mount, mounts on your windshield, and then it has articulation, different angles. So I guess you can mount this on like this, and you can angle your GoPro up or maybe this way around, and it sucks on, and you can angle your GoPro up so you can film ahead of you or behind you, whichever. But it's got quite different level of articulation, which is nice. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, this is a head strap, so it goes over your head, and you can mount the GoPro on top of your head. I personally think this is silly. I don't think I ever use this in public. Be quite embarrassing to wear this strap with the GoPro on your head, but to each his own. And this is, I think, must be the body strap. Let's get this open. Aha. So this clips on your body like this. Goes on your shoulder. And then the GoPro clicks on here. Facing, I guess, up or front, depending on how you like it. This one, just as silly as the head strap. Away. It's got this little velvety pouch. Let's see what's in it. Various different additional mounts. Looks like it does come with different mounts, more double-sided clips. I guess this is like an extension, so you can angle it. Same thing, just different angle mounts. More of these suctions, more actually 3M double-sided. More mounts. Here we go. So this is the one that lets you put your GoPro on a tripod. So this is quite useful. All right, so I can take this out of the factory mount. And I can put it onto this guy. Oh, I can see this is quite tight. So it's going to take a little bit of force to get into. Give me a sec, and we'll take that, sort that out off camera. Oh yeah, this is, yeah. So that's the one thing you need to know about these aftermarkets. The fit is not quite perfect, and it does take a little finessing to get it in. But once you put it in, it does fit eventually once you get it in there and you're able to tighten. So this is quite nice. It'll let you put your GoPro on a little tripod. Now, so I find this helpful because I've got tripods for my other cameras and I'm missing one of these, which doesn't come with the GoPro. Okay, let's see what else. A bunch of locking screws, more extensions. This is like a 90-degree angle adjustment, which is quite good for the shoulder strap, which I think I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, actually, before I do that, I'm going to see what else is in here. More of these locking screws. This is interesting. This is one that locks your GoPro to, say, a handlebar. So if you have it on your bike or motorcycle, you can kind of mount it to the rail and the bars, and then put your GoPro up here. Actually, if your bar is this way, you'll need the 90-degree angle, this one, and you mount it like this, then your GoPro could be facing up front. Anyways, yep. What else? Another tripod mount. Not sure why you give you so many of them. I guess they're not that sturdy and they're meant to break over time. That's it. The bag actually says Zookki on it. I'm going to give this clip strap a look. Probably because this is the least intrusive of all these mounts, I think. To at least be able to walk around with it. This is, I think, a little less embarrassing than the other mounts, where you can put it in here and you can clip on your shoulder strap or back strap, and then it'll look like this. I just need to go find a 90-degree angle mount like this guy, which lets me angle it that way. And looks like it does take a standard Phillips screw for this guy, which is quite interesting. It's not the same standard, I guess, so let me just get my screwdriver here. Okay. Take this out. Looks like I need one of this as well. Screw that. Same size screw, I think. you probably want to keep the Ziploc so you can put all these accessories somewhere and you don't lose them. This is what I want to get the 9-degree angle mount off this guy. Does that get my GoPro in the right direction? I think so. Let's put this guy back on. Not going to tighten it fully because I can adjust the angle a little bit. I guess you will use one of the hand screws if you intend on changing your angle a bit, but maybe you tighten it like so. Oh, that's good. So it's tight enough that it won't move, but it's not too tight that the angle can't be adjusted. So this is when you guess you go out, you can still adjust your angle, and then you put the GoPro in like so. Again, it takes a little finessing. The size aren't exact, as you can see. Yeah, that's interesting. Does it? I think it's off a bit, so always going to be aiming down, which is it's quite a shame. Can't quite get that to work. I'm trying to see what else I could do. I think I need an extension of sorts. Just looking for one. Maybe this one. Actually, right here, this guy should do. So this is the extension. Gotta go this way. And then if I turn an extension like that, doesn't quite do it. Or maybe like this. Yeah, okay, I think that'll do it. Okay, see what I'm doing here? So I'm going to put the screw in here, and I'll show you at the end what it looks like. It's kind of odd. It's like a little odd contraption just to get this working. Okay. And put the last piece on like this. Again, a little finagling. I'm probably eventually going to have to get extra one of these just in case I ever break this one. Though this is the factory one, so I'm hoping it's a little bit more sturdy than the aftermarket. Obviously, it's cost a lot more than the aftermarket. So one thing I want to mention is this: I picked up on Amazon this whole entire Zookki kit that you see here. $13.99, $14, which is quite a deal, I think, for so many pieces, and you can kind of adjust accordingly. Oh yeah, so I think I got that to work. Yeah, so basically you put this on your shoulder strap, backpack, you clip on your backpack, and you got yourself a little mount, right? So your strap would go like such, right? Let's get something here. So if this was your strap, just clip on like this to your strap, let go. Well, this is a piece of paper, but yeah. And you walk around, it'll kind of film up front, facing forward like this, I guess. Yeah, I think this is probably the least intrusive contraption that I'm possibly going to use. So out of all this kit, probably going to use this guy. And maybe the flotation where we go out to some water sport. And maybe the windshield mount, which is quite good. I guess you could use it for if you ever take a drive and you want to use it like a dash cam of sorts. But the head strap and the body strap, a bit silly for my taste. Alright, that's it. So this is the overview of the Zookki Outdoor Sport Accessory Kit. It's quite good deal for $14. So many different things, and the bike one. Could be useful. If you go mount your GoPro on a bike. Yeah, just wish make like a quick release so you can just kind of take your GoPro on and off easily, without using fiddling with these. I guess this is probably the easiest way to get it out, rather than having to bring your screwdrivers. You want to put it on the end where you mount your GoPro with this. Or you just use the quick release on the original GoPro mount, like this, and you can take your GoPro with you. Again, this is just a session. The mount is standard, so it'll fit your other variation of GoPros, as well as I think some of the Chinese camera maker, Xiaomi. If you bought an action camera from them, they also use GoPro mount standard, so you can use the same accessory kit as well. Okay, that's it. Thanks.